Well, Local On 2 has been focusing on nonprofits this week, and the branch is making a difference in a broad variety of ways. They tackle food insecurity, housing, health, and job concerns.
Yes. Today we are here with CEO Melissa Thomas. This is an organization. It's actually working to make Nashville more livable for some. Welcome in.
Thank you. What an honor. Thank you so much for giving us time.
Oh my gosh, you're giving so much to this community. And explain why this need is so great right now.
In the Southeast Nashville area where we're located, at first glance you'll see that we're providing food to 4,000 individuals a month. But the branch is more than food, and part of our faith drives us to love our neighbors and love them well. And so with that said, we want to help neighbors who are struggling to find ways out of poverty. And so at the branch, you'll find that we teach English to 250 adult learners. We have a social worker and a team on staff who are coming around individuals to try to help them find pathways out of poverty.
That's incredible, and we're seeing some of that work there on our screens. Can you tell us some of the biggest needs you're seeing and how you all are addressing those?
We see a lot of crisis food need, but we also see a lot of chronic food need because with living expenses, as we all know that they are in our city, and housing and all of the challenges there, so many people are having to make choices between food and bills and medication, or even families having to choose to sleep in their car, some even moving to other states because they're trying to figure out, how to survive well here. In fact, most people don't realize that if a person makes $15 an hour, they're only making $33,000 a year. And so you can't survive here on that. And at the branch, we see that as we have so many people in our food line and the reason why we still have a food line, a drive-through food situation, is because there's such a demand that it's the best way for us to serve a lot of people in a short amount of time. We're going to move away from that soon and try to bring people back in the building so that we know them and know what their needs are.
Very good. You know what's so beautiful is that you guys, this was all launched during a time of crisis. I mean, when something horrendous happened, the flood of 2010, you guys stepped up and you said, hey, let's do this. Talk about the history of the branch.
Yeah, so we're doing flood recovery 2010 to 2012 and working in an organization called Southeast Nashville Flood Recovery. When you get behind the front door of someone, you begin to see what the needs are in their home. And so that showed us that there was so much broader need than the debris that you saw in piles out on the sidewalk. And so that led us to figure out, what do we need to do next? Conversations with Second Harvest said we need a good food pantry in this area, and that's how we started. And our heart has always been to know our neighbors, hear their voice, and understand what it is they need so that we can serve them well.
Peeling apart those layers and taking a deeper look. I really love it. And you guys have a ribbon cutting coming up. You have a new look, a new brand, kind of. Tell us a little bit about that.
So we have this ribbon cutting to reveal our new brand and sort of announce, along with the Nashville Chamber and the Mayor's Office, our new commitment and renewed commitment to serve the community well, to serve the community effectively, to try to help create pathways out of poverty. We'll also announce again that day our online food drive that we're conducting. You can go on our website and you can donate $25 and feed a family. And we're trying to get 1,000 people to do that.
Hey, 25 bucks. We all can do that. Please find it in your heart to give. I want to know, you're the CEO of this. What do you get out of having this position?
Knowing our neighbors and seeing people on a more intimate basis has changed my life. It's made me different. I see things that I didn't realize and understand before, and it makes my life rich.
Love that. Love that.
Beautiful.
Thank you so much for coming in and sharing your story, and for all you're doing for the community out there. As Laura mentioned, it was created during the flood. Such a horrific time here in Music City, wasn't it? We were seeing some images of that, just an unreal time, and look at something wonderful came out of that.
That's when you know you have a good neighbor, when they rush in when things are down. Thank you so much for what you do. Everyone, get out there, volunteer. The branch of Nashville is changing lives through their food pantry, English language learning, and comprehensive care. View their resources and volunteer, please, 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 at thebranchofnashville.org.